Hello friends. I started doing a thing and then I realized I never turned the camera on. So how exciting is that? So I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I've been watching a lot of videos and I am very excited to try a bunch of different things. I think I mentioned Elizabeth St. Hilaire and how cool all of her jelly printing videos had been. So I was like, you know what? I've got this rice paper that I got from Temu. I've got stencils from Joggles. Ooh, that came out really nice. I like that. And I wanted to do a video. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how I can get this off of here. I think I can just lay it on there, get a clean brayer. I think I can just do this. Because I don't want to miss that print. I think that will be really cool. This paper is busted, as you can see. We had a run-in with a paper trimmer. Ooh, look at that. That's really cool. Neat. Okay. So, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am doing some jelly printing. I've done a lot of alcohol ink jelly printing, which you can tell from my plate here. But I thought it would be fun to do some actual printing. I've got my rice paper here from Temu. I believe, yes, it's this brand, so Marie's. I got it from Temu. I think it wasn't cheap. It was not as expensive as most rice paper is, however. So I'm waiting on this to dry, which it almost has, and then I'm gonna add this red, because who doesn't love a good red and turquoise? Well, that's not dry. That's pretty dry. All right, there's a little bit in here that isn't. So I think I'm gonna hit this with my heat gun really. Am I? No, it's pretty dry. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do that. All right. Boop. Boop. I think that's all I need. Okay. And then well, maybe I need a little bit more than that. That's not quite enough. Okay. There we go. All right. And then we're gonna put this piece of paper on there like so. And we're gonna rub. All right, this is way wet, so that must have been way too much paint. Okay, actually, I'm gonna pull this one because it is gonna pull up that excess paint. And then I think I'm gonna put this one on. And I know that these aren't lined up, and that's okay. We're gonna see what happens. Because this should pull up the rest of the paint. It's funny, that's the first print I've done with too much paint. but it's not terrible. I usually don't use enough paint. That's usually my problem. So I'm kind of excited that my problem is whoa, get your 3D glasses out. This is wild. Look at that. Get your 3D glasses out. That's fascinating. All right. You know what I didn't do? I did not make space to lay out my prints. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna leave all this grungy stuff on here because I want it. And I'm going to do a red base next. And stencil, which is an Elizabeth St. Hilaire stencil. I'm not going to try to cut this paper because that is ridiculous for some reason and doesn't want to work. And I'm going to... And the one thing that Elizabeth St. Hilaire says is you got to really push the paper into your little grooves of your stencil. And her stencil jelly plates turn out really well. I am always very impressed. And then I'm like, ooh, I can go do that too. And then you go and try it and you're like, why isn't it working? Because you're not Elizabeth St. Hilaire. She knows what she's doing. All right, that feels good. So I'm gonna pull this. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. And then I'm gonna pull this. Also nice. Am I gonna do anything with that? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna just leave it. And then I'm going to ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got problems. All right. I need a book page. Where did I put all of my book pages? Okay. Let me see if I can get some more of this off. Yes. Okay, and then I'm going to put it on this side, like so, and we're going to do that. I'm going to look for a book page, because I think they're in here. Huzzah, they are. Daniel Boone. Gonna turn turquoise. It's okay. Really is his color. All right. So back to this. All right. Is it gonna work? We don't know. It's still a little wet. It's pretty wet. Oh yeah, there it goes. Oh yeah, that's cool. So that's what I got. Nice. I like those. Okay, now I'm going to use a little bit of yellow. Okay, so I'm going to put down some yellow. Ooh, that was a lot. How do you know if your yellow plate is coated in yellow? Well, you really just kind of don't. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice green that got made there. All right, and then I'm going to, whoops, drop that on there. This is a Diane Reevely, I think it's a Dilutions Diary or Dialogue stencil for her smaller traveler notebook things. I don't know. I don't really understand all the lines. I get very confused because I'm not like a big designer lines type person. So I don't really follow the names of things. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm gonna peel this up, and that's got green in it. I was gonna do a pink, but it has that green in it, so is this dry? Getting there. I'm gonna let this dry for a minute or two. Oh, it's pretty dry, never mind. Okay. Just put that anywhere. All right, and then I'm gonna do this. Okay, set you over there. Okay, look, I know, I got a lot going on. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, you're gonna go there, and you're gonna go here, like so. All right, there we go. Okay. So there we go. Voila. All right, so now that should be kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's like it's very ghost-like. Okay, so these are rice paper. Now I'm gonna print on some tissue paper. Do you ever wonder what is in a baby wipe that makes all of this stuff just wipe up so easily? And then do you ever wonder if it's safe to put on our children's bodies? No, just me? Okay. Then I'm not gonna worry about it. I mean, I used them when my children were little, but I didn't realize how good they were at cleaning. I should have been cleaning my whole house with them, I think. All right. So we're gonna put some purple down. And we're going to all right, and then, well, I guess you're going down like that. And I just watched a video where Ms. Elizabeth was like, I would not use tissue paper. And I was like, I don't know. I kind of feel like tissue paper might be the right way to go here. Because it will tear. But you know, sorry, this tissue paper is coated with something. This is not. I don't think that this tissue paper would tear. It wouldn't tear as much as this one would. So, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so I pulled that, which is actually really good. And then I'm gonna take this off. Then I've got a purple, but the purple turns out red on here. It's an iridescent medium, it's not gesso. We're gonna try it. Remember, this is what we do. We try things. And we hope that they work. And if they don't, they don't. And if they do, hot diggity, they do. All right, so there's our iridescent medium. Roll that out there. It's kind of an interesting page. And then I'm going to take this, and I want the crinkles. I want that yummy, yummy texture. It's pretty dry. Oh yeah, this is cool. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Can you see? Oh, you can see that. Oh, that is neat. Oh, that one turned out really well, didn't it? I really don't even want to cut this, because if I can keep it all together, then I could fill it up with prints. Okay. Oh, this has got a little bit of purple and a little bit of iridescent on it, so I'm gonna try an ombre. This may be way above my pay grade. So y'all set your expectations accordingly. Okay. Well, that looks pretty cool. All right, and then, so the green's probably not gonna show up too great on this green, but I don't mind. Oops, I got really close to the edge of that other one. That's okay. All right. So the trick is you do want this to dry a little bit. So I'm gonna let that dry. All right, here we go. Oh, that is fabulous. Can you see the like iridescent purpley bits? They're kind of coming out magenta. Oh, that is fabulous. Man, this is cool. Okay, now I'm gonna use this pink to try and get up all of this that's still on my plate. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna this one down here. Maybe if I can get it correctly positioned. It's pretty good. So here's what's interesting about this. So number one, it does have to be dry. I confess that I've been hitting it with my heat gun for just a few seconds, like maybe 20. So it does have to be dry. So, but the cool thing is all of these little lines mean that you're going to have paint in this texture pattern remaining on the plate. So let's dry this. So I dried this a little bit. So basically what you'll do is every time you peel it off, you're gonna leave this texture behind, but you're also gonna get the texture of the previous pull. So, see, it looks kind of like lizard skin, but I'm getting the texture of the previous pull, which are all the blue lines, and then what's left are all the pink lines. So that ombre worked really well, so I'm going to do another ombre. So I need a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple. Okay. Now and then what I'll get, all right, what I will get should be fairly fascinating. Now I can fold it down so I can see what I'm doing. Ooh, I got a big line running right through it. Well, that's the beauty of tissue paper. You're gonna get what you get. All right, so just a few seconds with the heat gun. I know you're not really supposed to heat up a gel plate. So, I know the rules, Mom. I know they're for my own good. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Oh, these ombres they're killing me. I love them. Oof. Love that. Now I'm gonna pull this with a silver. All right, I don't know how mixed up this paint is. Looks pretty mixed up. Okay. Here we go. It's kind of a lot like the iridescent medium. Whoops. All right. Coming in hot. Oh good, I got that big crease out of here. All right, we're gonna dry it. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna pull one more after this one. So, oh, the veining is so beautiful. So there's the silver. Oh, that's great. There they look. I just did 6 of them that fast. All right, I'm gonna do one more. All right, one more, and we're gonna put it on the green tissue paper. Okay, and this is just black paint, so I'm just gonna roll it on a paper towel. All right. All right, so okay, there might be another one after this one because that black's gonna be neat. All veined. So that's got the silver, there's blue, there's purple. I don't know if you can see that there's purple. You have to really get on it to see, but that's cool. So I am gonna pick up this black. I could do this all day. I'm gonna use gold to pick up the black. I'm gonna roll that gold on that paper bag so that I can keep it. And here's a little bit of gold. Okay. Yep, that's what I was hoping for, is gold and black. I don't know how this is gonna look on this green. Who knows? All right. Oh, that's so cool. So again, I'm still picking up the blues and the purples, and it even looks okay with the green. I mean, it's not great, but that is really cool. Okay, so I'm going to take this and a little bit of iridescent medium, I think. And we are going to try and clean the plate. And this is my last one. All right. Here we go. So I think with tissue paper, the thing I learned is it gets wet. So like this paper's thick, right? So it can absorb any moisture. The tissue paper can absorb less moisture. So that's why you have to dry it. And then you can peel it off. So that's what I learned. Just make sure that you're a bit drier than you would be normally with a piece of tissue paper. And then, ooh, that's really neat actually, with the little flecks of gold and black. Oh, that's really cool. That's gonna be interesting on a master board or in a collage. Don't forget, I'm having my first live stream on July 1st, which is Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So that is, I believe, 8, 9, 10, 11 Eastern. So 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. Don't forget, it's my first one, so who knows what it's gonna be like. Anyway, if you have questions, leave me a comment. If you just want to say hello, leave me a comment. Which one was your favorite? What colors would you do? Stuff like that. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Bye, friends.